How's it going, everybody? So, I want to present you guys with a very on-the-spot, very quick and impromptu video featuring myself, not as Mega Crasher, but, you know, the man that plays the character Mega Crasher, known as Corey. And I had a pretty big issue that was brought to my attention, and this more or less concerns Pokemon Go. And the thing is that, like, this didn't happen to me directly, but this happened moments after I got off work, or at least it was brought to my attention moments after I got off work, and I gotta say, I'm pretty legit fuming right now. Now, I want to apologize in advance to you guys if this video comes off as a little bit rushed or a little bit sloppy, but I do have other plans that I have for you guys tonight, such as our 6K celebration in my Mega Crasher character, and, you know, the St. Patty's Day drinking game with Pokemon Showdown and all that stuff. But anyways, guys, let me fill you guys in with a little bit of context as to what it is that I'm talking about here. So I have a friend who I also call my rival that I've been playing Pokemon Go with for the span of almost 2 years. Like, basically ever since it came to the Americas, to North America, and to the USA. The thing is that, like, we've been playing Pokemon Go, like, on and off together for about 2 years now, and the thing is that, like, he just recently started to get really good luck in the game. He recently hit level 40, and he's been getting quite the number of EX raid passes, which, I won't lie, I'm a little bit jealous of. But here's the thing, is that it's very much deserved. The guy is about as legit can be, you know. He doesn't even use a car or a bicycle or any other means of transportation. He walks, okay? He ended up walking to every single place that he has been to when it came to playing Pokemon Go. But that's not the point here. The point is the consideration factor for people when it comes to raid battles. There are times where people sometimes have their games or have their phones lag on them and, you know, cause their game to crash or freeze or something like that. So they have to reset, okay? And yeah, it may cause a smidgen of an inconvenience for everyone else around them. Oh well, take a couple minutes to, you know, allow that person to rejoin you guys, so that way all of you guys can collectively do the raid and get what you came for, you know? I mean, okay, let me ask you guys this. Picture yourself in that person's shoes, okay? Picture yourself as someone who was really excited about their raid, you know? They were really excited, you know? But the problem is that your phone crashed and you had to reset, or the game crashed, you had to reset. But no one else was willing to back out to let you rejoin the battle, and you were excluded. How would that make you feel? I would imagine that would make you feel pretty damn shitty. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That happened to my friend Jonathan today, and suffice to say, I'm not too happy about that. Because what happened with Jonathan today was that he had an EX raid, and unlike premium passes, unlike the free passes, and unlike all of the other raids where you could have a retake, you could have a rerun, and they spawn over and over again, albeit maybe for a limited time in some cases, but nonetheless, they would spawn multiple times, whereas, say, EX raids, aka Mewtwo raids, only end up spawning every once in a while if you were to get an EX raid pass for that particular raid. And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that, well, he ended up having problems with his game crashed, and it wouldn't let him back in, and here's the thing, by the time he got back in, he wasn't able to rejoin the battle, and you know what happened? Instead of people backing out and taking a couple extra minutes so that everybody was good and able to battle, to be able to get what they came for, being the opportunity to battle and catch Mewtwo, they decided to think for themselves. It's like, hell, even his own teammates weren't even willing to help him out. It's like, how shitty is that? Like, honestly, it's like, it honestly disgusts me in such a bad way. And what's more is that, you know, my friend Jonathan, you know, he texted me telling me about that shit, and he said he quit the game because of what took place earlier. And some people might rush in and say, oh, well, if something like that is going to make him quit the game after all this, it's like, oh, well, that's his problem. Okay, like I said, you know, put yourself in his shoes, and if the same situation happened to you, I'm sure you would feel shitty as well. Anyways, guys, that was just kind of something I wanted to talk about here real quick, is the consideration factor in Pokemon Go, because in my opinion, that is a pretty considerable problem to address in Pokemon Go. No pun intended, because, you know, we're talking about consideration, all that stuff. Now's not time to be funny, I apologize. But anyways, guys, it's like, you know, some people, you know, can say that spoofing is the problem. Some people can say that multiple accounts is the problem and all that stuff. But something, in my opinion, that is a pretty big problem alongside of spoofing and all that stuff is the lack of consideration that people have for other Pokemon Go players. And you want to know something else, is that it actually kind of crushes me a bit, actually quite a bit, that my friend slash rival is not playing anymore, you know? He was someone that inspired me in Pokemon Go, you know? It's like, he was a huge inspiration. And you want to talk about inspiration, guys? Let me show you something. Wait for the camera to focus. This right here, you want to know what this is? This is my 93 IV Lugia. And you want to know what makes this Pokemon so special? Is not only was this my first ever Lugia that I got from my first ever Legendary Raid, but this was the Lugia that I caught when myself and Jonathan spent the day together raiding our asses off in Halifax. And I gotta say, man, I will forever treasure this Pokemon right here. I don't give a damn if it's not 100%. Dude, it's close enough. 93% max attack, that's all that's needed, baby. And the fact is, man, is that now I've got more incentive than ever to grind hard so I can power this thing up to max. I mean, yeah, sure, it's like having 100 IV Lugia would be nice and all that stuff, and Lugia's made its rerun and return and all that, man, but it's like, you know what? In my opinion, I already got the perfect Lugia. It's like, I don't need another. I mean, having a shiny Lugia would be nice. I mean, don't get me wrong on that. I'm gonna shiny hunt and all that stuff. And if 100 IV Lugia spawns, well, I mean, I'm obviously not going to piss away that opportunity. I'm going to do my best to try and catch the damn thing. But I just want you guys to know that this Lugia right here is special. And a big part of that is because of my friend Jonathan, who unfortunately, you know, had this event that took place today that pushed him over the edge into quitting the game. So, I mean, guys, it's like, have consideration for other players in Pokemon Go. Please, it's like, if someone's having problems, back out so you can help them out, and, you know, same with everyone else around them, you know? It's like, I get that maybe an inconvenience, you know, if you gotta be somewhere, you're on a time crunch, you know, you got a couple minutes left on your lucky egg, and it happens to run out by the time that you're able to get back in. Sorry to say, pop another, or, you know, that seems like that's your problem, you know? It's just, I'm really sorry, guys, but something like this just really burns me up, you know? And especially for something like this to happen to my friend, a good friend I might add, who I've known for years and worked with for years as well. For this to happen, man, it's unacceptable, you know? Regardless of whether, you know, happened to my friend or not, it's unacceptable. That's all I can say, really, to sum it up the best way I can, is that's unacceptable, you know? The same thing has happened to me before. Luckily, hasn't happened to me with, you know, any EX raids or anything like that. But, you know, I remember it was actually happened on my first day of doing legendary raids, where, you know, I was like a little kid in a candy store. You know, I was really excited, and I was with Jonathan, you know. And, you know, we were polite with a group of people. You know, we were like, hey, you know, can we join in? You know, this is our first time doing this. And, well, they basically just gave us the stank eye and the cold shoulder, basically, you know, to say, you know, fuck you kind of thing. It's just like, well, fuck you too then, man. It's like, I don't want to play with you guys. And you know what, man? It's just, at the end of the day, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to have fun playing Pokemon Go. I'm here to have fun playing Pokemon Go, showcasing my results to you guys and sharing them with you, because I genuinely love the game. And, you know, to all those out there, you know, that, you know, when I'm in my character and, you know, I say that, you know, oh man, when trading comes, you know, I'm going to take that. That's just me joking around, you know. I wouldn't actually do that, you know. It's like, that Pokemon is yours for a reason, because you fucking earned it, right? It's like, if trading comes and you want to give it to me, by all means, it's like, I'm going to give you something to well compensate you for that, you know. Also want to give a shout out to one of our community members, at least as far as Lower Saco goes, or I should say the Sac Vegas crew. I should give a big shout out to my friend who ended up catching 100 IV Lugia, as you're seeing right here. I'm just like, you gotta be joking. Like, that is amazing. And not only is it a hundo, as some of us call it, it's a shiny hundo. It don't get any cooler than that, man. So I just want to say, big time congratulations to you, Sandra. Like, you are the right person to have something like that. You know, you're a really, really amazing person to have around, you know, not only to raid with and to play Pokemon Go with, but also to have our backs too, you know. I want to say thank you for that, you know. Anyways, guys, that's all I have to say in this video. Really apologize for this video being a little bit longer than had intended. Just kind of wanted to add that little bit of extra, you know, talking in there, like, just to kind of let you guys know how I feel about the whole situation, and also to let you guys know about the accomplishment today for my friend Sandra. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I love each and every single one of you guys. Stay safe when you're playing Pokemon Go. And also, guys, at the end of the day, please have consideration for your fellow players because you wouldn't want the same thing happening to you now, would you?